Hello, this is Smarter Prepping with Uncle Mark, and I'm Uncle Mark. It is now approximately 3:15. Oh, what does that thing say? Oh, my clock it says 14:17. What's that talking about? It's 2, not 3, 2. 2:15. Yeah. So it says 14 is 2, yeah. Or 17, 18. Call it 20 minutes after. Oh, 20 minutes after 2 p.m. Okay. Call it 2:20 p.m. and today is Thursday, the 9th of May, 2024. Once again, this is Smarter Prepping with Uncle Mark, and I'm Uncle Mark. And the time is now approximately 2:20 p.m. And it is Thursday, the 9th of May, 2024. And Uncle Mark got his dishes done. Yay! Uncle Mark, see, it's so funny how anybody, any ordinary adult, especially living alone, right? You gotta do your dishes, right? Eventually, you gotta wash up them. Washity wash, washity wash, rinsity rinse, rinsity rinse. Okay, you gotta do that. Okay, you do it eventually. I let them build up over 2 or 3 days, and eventually I clean them up. And what's fun, like I can always say, my wife died 2 years ago. It's almost like my name is Uncle Mark, and my wife died 2 years ago. But it's just that every day I have to do what? Do something to make me feel good. Well, everybody does that anyway. Goodness gracious, you're hungry? How are you going to feel better? Eat some food. Are you drowsy? Drink some coffee. Eat some food. And you're going to feel better. Oh, now I feel better. Uh, get outside and take a walk, take a walk, take a walk. Fresh air, sunshine, exercise. Take a walk. Oh, I feel better. See? Everybody does that anyway. But since my wife died, every day I gotta make sure and do those things to make sure I do feel pretty good. Otherwise, it's depression. And I keep saying, even though I've never been close to suicide, that's a lot of suicides. And by the way, it's different in different countries. But USA, it's more than 10 per 100,000 per year. That means here in Wichita, Kansas, 500,000 people, we get about 50, at least 50 suicides a year. It's like 30 some homicides, 50 suicides. Okay. Anyway, so I'm just saying, look at the big picture, make life better. Let's have less homicides and less suicides. Good deal. All right. Anyway, so I'm just saying, and then now, if I record a YouTube video, let's record a YouTube video and put it out there. And even if nobody else looks at it, I look at it again. I rehash it. It's like a journal. Video log, a journal, a log, or a journal, same kind of thing. Synonyms. Synonyms! Like the donkey said on the movie Shrek. Synonyms! Anyway. So, as I was doing this, after I got this done, I kind of cleaned up. My sink gets kind of weird underneath here. It gets sort of black or something. And the blackness gets on here, right? And so, once again, just for fun, makes me feel better. How about if I clean that off? See, I used to turn it upside down. I said it in there as a symbol. Oh, my dishes are done. Uncle Mark got dishes done. Just turn the dish pan upside down, symbolizing that, okay? And then it looked so grubby, and so now I started cleaning it up. Now, show you what I did last night, see? I put on my N95 mask during the pandemic. I got many, I don't know, 5 or 10. Oh, I got some N95 masks. Okay, that's one of them. Okay. And I just started to mention, if you're going to use Ajax or Barkeeper's Friend, I recommend you put on the N95. I'm not an expert. But on the back of Ajax, it says, we'll use this outdoors or, outdoors? Oh my gosh. The big company has lawyers. The lawyers say, never mind. Okay, you're not going to use Ajax outdoors. If I was working with this company, I'd say, let's put N95 mask, wear an N95 mask. I have to put that on the back of this and on the back, but they don't do that. Anyway, my point is, I read somewhere nowadays we have a thing called the internet. On the internet, I read that way back when, 1,000 years ago, they were cutting marble slabs to decorate things, and 1,000 years ago, and the cutting end up with fine powder. If you take any kind of stone and make it a fine powder, see that powder on top? That's powdered stone. Okay, stone that's been made to a fine powder. Once again, I'm not an expert. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a nurse or a medical researcher, but I just heard different things. You hear things on the internet. The 1,000 years ago they did it, and still you got to watch out. Sheetrock dust, because the walls are made of sheetrock, and dust from that's the powder. In other words, do not inhale sheetrock dust. Put on your N95 mask. Do not inhale Ajax. Do not inhale Barkeeper's friend. Put on your N95 mask for safety. Once again, I am not an expert. Maybe I've got this backwards, halfway, it's upside down, sideways, but seems to me, N95 mask. Okay, so put on my N95 mask and use Ajax to clean this off. And by the way, I'm going to walk over here with this, and while we're going by, you can glance at the veggies. Look, free food. I'll get to that in a minute, but I just want to mention how the portion of the bathtub, I'm not going to pull back shower curtain. See? Ajax Option Bleach Cleanser. I'm not really sure the Option Bleach Cleanser. Look, this is kind of grubby. I don't know if you can see, but this is kind of grubby down the bottom. Ooh. See? So I've got to use the Ajax on this, right? Okay? And once again, excuse me, the biggest reason for using Ajax rather than Barkeeper's friend is Ajax costs way less money. This says professional. I bought a case of these during pandemic. It cost me more than $12 for 12 things. 12 of those things. But you buy a normal Ajax at a normal store, and it costs, last I knew, way less than $1. Way less than $1. $1 or less. For a big can, way cheaper. Barkeeper's friend, I forget now the price, $2 or $3. It's way higher price, way higher in price. Now, this has, besides the powdered stone, finely powdered stone, which is your abrasive. Scrubbity, scrubbity, scrub, right? Powdered stone works as an abrasive. Thank you. It has oxygen, makes white things brighten up. Okay, fine. This here doesn't have the bleach. This here has an acid, Barkeeper's friend. By the way, this is since 1882, goes way back. Has an acid. Now, once again, I'm not an expert. Maybe I got this wrong. But see all this on this here? I don't know if you can see this. Boy, that brightness really reflects and biggers up the picture. But my point is, on this here, the glare on the camera, it glares, but there's lots of hard water. These outlines of hard water. This thing doesn't focus, didn't really show you. But if and when I ever want to really scrub this off and get the hard water film, in other words, each little puddle of water has minerals. Ordinary Wichita tap water has a lot of minerals in it. And as it dries, it has an outline, kind of like a bathtub ring, except it's just a puddle. The edges of the puddle, when it dries, it shows the minerals. Bottom line is, it seems to me, oh my gosh, I'm running out of time. I have to make a new video for the other. It's already 9 minutes. But my point is, your Barkeeper's friend is to get the minerals off of there. Okay, I'm going to cut this off because it's already 9 minutes. All right. Like I say, there's Tanya. I really rambled on in this one. And she enjoyed saying later, Tater. So, are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Later, Tater.